At the troubled pool of Bethesda, these three words could be used to describe a man with infirmity for 38 years. The word is weak, and the word is sickly, and helpless. When he found favor, when he found grace from our Heavenly Father, he used his initiative from heaven that led his only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, to this man, to this certain troubled pool where he was lame and helpless because no one could put him at the pool when the angel of the Lord troubled the water. Welcome to the midweek with Auntie Helen Drive-Through Bible Study. The year 2023 of the brave and the bold, #victorious, #warrior. Coming from the Gospel of John chapter 5, I will read from verse 5. He says, a certain man was there which had an infirmity for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lay, he knew he had been now a long time in that case. He said unto him, wilt thou be made whole? In 7, the impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool. And while I am coming, another stepped down before me. And Jesus said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed and walk. I titled today's message, Grace has found him. #certain man. #38 years. #infirmity. We were told that there was a pool in Bethesda. And wherever this pool is troubled, anyone with different manner of disease that could step in first could be healed. But our Heavenly Father had the initiative leading his only begotten Son on a Sabbath day, where the Pharisees and the scribes, they forbid any work to be done. And Jesus Christ was led with compassion to heal this man on a Sabbath day. And he found grace and he was healed. May you today, wherever you're going through, find grace. Because we were told that this man has to get into the pool when the angel of the Lord troubles the water. But when Jesus comes into your life, when you have an encounter with Jesus Christ, you don't need a certain manner of way to find grace. When grace falls on you, you will receive your healing. You will receive your deliverance. You will receive salvation. We're talking about a man here who said, Sir, I don't have anyone to put me in the pool. He doesn't even know who Jesus was. He doesn't know who was talking to him. May you today, in your distress, in your infirmity, it could be physical, it could be mental health, may you find grace in the sight of our Father, who used his initiative to lead his Son to heal this man. There were so many who were still at the pool. Jesus didn't want to cause trouble because the Pharisees said to this man that was healed, that Jesus said, take up your bed and rise and walk. They said to him, by the Pharisees, you are being cursed because you were healed on the Sabbath day. Who the Son of God has made whole can never be cursed. My prayer today, that you will find grace in the sight of God, that you will focus your help and your eyes may feast on God. That God from heaven sent his son to use his initiative to heal this man. May that same God send your destiny helper your way today. A man with a heart of compassion. A man full of grace. A man or woman who God will use to reach out to you, that you will find grace and be able to do that which you are not able to do. May you find grace today. As I pray for you, that grace is still available. That same grace that man found, that he didn't have to go into the pool, the trouble pool. May you also find that grace. I'm talking about grace. Grace, grace, grace in our troubled world. Grace in the world of inflation. Grace in the world of lack. Grace in the world of sickness and diseases. That man said it is impossible, but with God it is possible. But you must hear the voice of God, who from heaven used the initiative that led Jesus to this man to be healed. So today, as you desire to do his will, as you desire to seek after him, as you desire to do the work of God, may you hear the initiative of our Heavenly Father that will lead you to that individual that is distressed, that is helpless, that is weak, that is sickly, to be healed. You could be the one that Jesus can just say, take up your bed and walk. Or Jesus can say, your time and your season is now. Be healed. Or receive the abundance of his grace, of that which you could not do on your own. This is my nugget for you on this midweek with Auntie Helen Drive-Through Bible Study. Signing out. #Voice for Strength. Shalom, people of God.